This isn't gonna work.
Fun. Hello, everyone. I am Cindy Brown.
You want to try that again? Give it some balls, babe.
Hi, guys. Wow, you're killing me, baby. It's all good.
Hey, everyone. I'm Cindy Brown, and I'm Steve Brown, and together we're Dirt Chic Unscripted. Boom!
I'm good, baby. I'm giving it all I got. All I got.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that. I'm going to pay for that later.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to pay for that. Hi, everyone.
I just try not to smack you on live TV.
No, that's never stopped you. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Brown.
I did not. I was doing it very professionally.
Wait, this is not professional. Well, at least I'm not.
I was going to put shoes on and I forgot. Oh, well.
Oh, I didn't put shoes on either. Hey, let's take a look at the shoe cam real quick. Boom. Hey,
no shoe cam.
Everybody's barefooted. Okay, moving back to the main cam. Boom. There you go.
Hi, guys. How's everybody doing?
How's everybody doing tonight?
Is that
We're doing
better,
great.
baby?
That's awesome.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Hi.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh.
Rough day, says Norman Rowe over in chat. Yep, I guess.
I
had a good day. I don't know.
I had to get up very, very early yesterday.
Threw her whole game off.
I did throw my whole game off because then for whatever reason I could not go to bed last night. This one over here is just like sound asleep. And I think it was like 11:30 maybe that I went to bed. So from 5 a.m. to 11:30.
Really? Didn't we go to bed at 9?
No, we went to bed. No, we went to bed closer to 10. You fell asleep on the couch.
That's right. I just fell asleep.
That might be part of it.
Well, you know the funny thing about that though
What is the funny thing about that?
I'll tell you what the funny thing is.
Okay.
We were watching our show yesterday from Track Smack.
Yeah.
And about 2/3 of the way through it, I fell asleep.
Fell asleep in our own show. Can you believe that?
What's wrong with me, honey?
I don't know, love.
That's the big question on everyone's mind.
Pretty much.
So what's going on? What are we doing? What's happening tonight?
Well,
what do you want to do?
We are being very low key tonight. We are putting all the work on the chatsters tonight.
We're just gonna be mellow tonight.
Right?
We don't need an energy level.
Y'all get to ask any question you want, and of course, if it's I don't know when it's borderline obnoxious, we can say we're not going to answer it. We can plead the fifth, but for the most part, this is just opportunity for us to just hang out, and you guys get to find out, I don't know, our worst childhood predicament, and
you know what I'm doing right now?
What? You're itching your ear or
No,
something.
I'm massaging my earlobe. This is so mellow.
You're creeping me out right now.
I need some of that doing 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 music with some incense burning or something. This is awesome.
Okay, how about we go to chat because you're freaking me out right now.
No, I thought we were gonna be relaxed. Going to chat because I do what Mama says. Here we go. Boom.
Wow. Hi
Over
guys. Where's your chat, baby?
Well, it's coming.
Okay.
I presume.
Okay.
Where the hell is the chat? I can see you guys there, but it's not showing up on our. Boom! There it is.
There it is. Okay.
Oh my. Okay, what's happening tonight, love?
I don't know. Hi, Karen from Northern California. Wonderful to have you here.
Karen Garcia, welcome to the broadcast.
We've got a couple Jeffs. We have both Jeff Blevins and Jeff's Trains. Of course, Norman Rowe.
Norman Rowe in the house.
And Eric and Steve Arnold.
Steve Arnold is here. Where's Steve Arnold? I didn't see his name.
Right
Boom!
there.
He says hola. Hola in the house.
Yes, right?
That's amazing.
Do an hour of dead silence and we can just chat. Well, Steve on his
all right, that might be tonight.
My eye like always.
Oh my gosh.
Steve on his live will set up, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 hours before it even starts, and you go in there at 7 a.m. and y'all have been chatting. It's like back in the old days. I don't know, can I say this without revealing my age?
You're young no matter what you say.
There you go, because it's all about energy and not a number, right?
Well, don't say that with this broadcast.
Where you used to have a party line. Did you guys ever call the party line? And I don't know, 20, 30, 50 people would be on that phone call. But it was some weird number. It was almost like a test number for the phone company or something, because it wasn't a real, it was weird. But it was cool.
Well, sort of the best one was where you just picked up the phone, you heard somebody talking on the other line.
Okay.
You ever do that? Do you ever go back that far?
No, I don't.
There's people, it's like you didn't dial it, you just pick it up and you can hear people, hello? And they're like, hello? What are you doing? Hello? Hey, so.
I remember being on the phone and having a line cross.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
But then it crosses, but it does it in such a cascading effect. There's a bunch of, it's like a party line,
Oh.
but you never dialed. You just picked up the phone. Hello? Like that.
I am not certain if that's ever happened to me.
It happened to me. I'm older than you. Remember?
This is true. I was going to say, you got me to something else about phones, and now I can't remember what in the world they were.
Does it help if I flare my nostrils?
No, when did you create that little... Sorry, guys, I'm looking at something behind the Dirt Chic Unscripted sign.
I propped up the sign with a little piece of styrofoam from a model railroad,
And it's just white against the black tablecloth, so I was just, nah. You know how that happens, right? Like,
that's what happens.
Squirrel.
So Whatever Works Railroad is here, too. Hi, Ron. How you doing?
Yes. And Bob 18, he's watching NASCAR.
Bob 18 follows us around to the point that I totally dig it. Bob,
right.
Keep being 18 fan. Although it doesn't normally say Bob space 18 space fan. Did you change your name, Bob? Come on, because Bob's your uncle.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Boy, look, we got blue names with wrenches over there.
We surely do, honey.
What's going on with that action?
Thing. What is that?
I don't know. I just picked the scab.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, yeah.
What the hell's wrong with us tonight?
We both actually almost died getting to this broadcast, but we'll talk about that in a moment.
It's
so
true.
The moderators are those guys that you see with the guys and gals with blue names and wrenches.
And gals?
Well, we have
one of these days when Jag Family shows back up, huh? Hi, Jag Family.
I really was thinking my eyeballs. Sorry, guys. So they are the guys who sort of keep chat moving. They keep everybody on topic, including us.
Including us, sometimes.
But we have really not even a topic tonight, so I can't touch us. You can't touch this. And then if you are naughty, they will first put you on timeout and give you a little bit of a warning. Actually, no, they have the capability to like take out your comments if they're not nice, and so all of a sudden you're like, oh, that's scary. And then if you continue to be obnoxious, they will just like wipe you right out of there.
They'll just wipe you right out. I moved the mic over there because she's talking so quiet.
Oh my gosh!
I want you guys to be able to hear. That's all.
You're killing me.
I don't mean to be killing you, love.
The killing on the way to the episode.
The hijinks on the way here.
My hands actually still hurt.
She's in trauma right now.
We have these stucco columns outside of our front porch. We were sitting on the front porch. I went to go stand up and somehow managed to catch my toe in the chair that I was sitting in, the leg of it. Have you ever done it where you split your toes?
Oh my God, though.
That was the first part of like, oh, wow, that hurts.
That hurts.
Well, then I actually pitched myself forward.
Pitched.
And I have to say, even though my hands don't agree, thank goodness that the columns were there.
Thank goodness.
Because I basically slammed myself against the column to not faceplant.
Yep, and you know, I reacted so quickly, I never left my chair.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't. I just was like, well, you're okay.
Right?
I don't mean to.
So then, we were out on the front porch a little bit later, and Steve got up and actually tripped and almost fell onto me.
Onto her. I tripped over her foot. Now, her foot was in the right place. I was simply a tool and tripped and fell down almost on top. You guys, this was the show that was never meant to be.
Right?
I swear by all that is
Yeah,
holy.
I've had like zero energy level all day long today, and I don't know what it is.
I wore her crap out on Track Smack. By the way, that Track Smack episode, babe, I got to tell you something.
Tell me.
You hauled booty on that one. You made that happen.
Thank you.
That has got to be probably the best Track Smack ever. And it's because she was on it. Boom. That's what I'm saying.
There was another guy that showed up on there that I thought was pretty cool.
I know. Well, was it Eric Hall?
No, actually, no. Eric Hall missed the big show.
Was it Ron Marsh?
Nope, he missed it too.
Crap. Joe G.
No.
Who was it?
It was Luke Towan.
Luke Towan showed up on the broadcast yesterday and said he wants to be on my Track Smack.
Boom.
If you don't know railroading, you don't know who Luke Towan is. But I got to tell you, he is the quintessential superstar in our hobby, and he's skinny like me, and he was drinking a beer watching my show. He said so, his words.
He did say so, actually.
Let's move along, shall we?
Yeah, go ahead, keep talking while I'm
I'm gonna keep talking. I'm just staying over in chat because Norman Rose calling me a scab picker.
Well, you are.
I don't mean to be. It happens. Dwayne Ernst is saying, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Brown. Dwayne,
hello.
Welcome to the broadcast, my brother from another mother. Charles McClure is saying, hi, Steve and Cindy.
Hi, Steve and Cindy. Sorry.
Did I throw you on the spot?
Well, I know I was actually in the middle of reading Eric's montage over there.
I'm sorry.
And yeah, I got a little whatever.
You got to go like this, though. But this being a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off, you've got to ask yourself one question. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Wow.
Boom. That was Clint Eastwood tied in with just me. I don't know. I put a little me in there.
That's
too.
Dirty Harry, right?
Oh, pounded for knowing the violent motion pictures. It's awesome. Moving right along.
Speaking of that,
Speaking of,
Steve and I, we're kind of musical folk.
Kind of musical.
We were sort of raised in the '80s, so we've got this sort of soundtrack of our lives, and we're trying to figure out a way. And I don't know, YouTube's gonna have all kinds of fit about it, and I think we need a third person here. But to do like a name that tune from like the 80s and the 90s.
Let's name that too.
Right? Because it's like there was what song was it yesterday that was like 3 notes, and I'm like, oh, it's the blah 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 blah. I'm like, God, we totally could make this happen.
Was it Motley Crue or was it Oingo
No, it
Boingo?
was.
Are we gonna get a copyright problem for using those names right now?
Maybe.
That's honked up.
I know. Well, you know what's very strange?
Nope.
You know, I'm kind of a crafter,
So
I watch crafty videos. And there is a girl, and maybe those of you who know more about YouTube than I do can let me know, but every time she's doing like something where you would put background music, she plays like Christian music. Like the whole like not just the instrumental, but the whole song. Now
Really?
she puts the credits on them afterwards, but she has, I want to say 15,000 subscribers, and her videos get like 30,000 views. Does she lose all monetization on those?
It says limited or no is what it'll say. And if you do that too many times, YouTube's supposed to boot your butt.
That's just Luda. I mean, it's the whole time. I mean, like I said, she will say music, blah, blah, you know, Casting Crows, blah, 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 Chris Tomlin, blah,
well,
blah,
she's
blah.
giving him credit. Okay,
Well,
so
then
maybe that's part of it.
Well, then why wouldn't everybody do that then and just give people credit?
How do you know she didn't just turn off the monetization on her show?
Well, then
do you see commercials?
You see the banner.
Well, then, yeah, it's monetized. I don't have a good answer for you. I just don't have a good answer. Your chat disappeared.
I know. I'm looking over here
Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I
hooked her up tonight.
I got like a little gunk in my eye. I actually laid down just a little bit before we started this show because I was like, I need some energy.
I wasn't going to tell them that.
Well, you know what? We don't have to feel guilty for taking naps. Honey. There are people who sit on their couch all weekend long and nap / watch
people
Netflix.
with bat wings.
Yeah. Yes, and shirtless guys who do railroad things from their basement.
Can I just a fun fact, and then we already have the first question for Ask Me Anything, but so there was somebody that made a comment on one of my channels, and I don't know if it was hinky or not, so I clicked and I went to that person's channel, and one of the videos was a very heavy set, sweaty hair front and back man without a shirt on, taking us through his man cave. Well, here we are. I was afraid to go any further. I didn't know what I was going to see.
Deliverance.
And I was sick of Deliverance. I thought if I turned my back on that guy, I would no longer be a virgin. Anyway,
wow.
Charles,
I don't know that we had to go that far.
Charles McClure says, what did you guys order from Dickies tonight? Boom. First question.
I have locked in. I have cracked the Dickies code.
She cracked the Dickies code.
That's right. As long as we order by 2 p.m. and schedule it for 7:15 to 7:45, we are golden.
Golden like Carl Mulder.
Never gonna not have Dickies again.
Never gonna have Dixies again. You ain't just whistling Dixie, babe. Oh.
Boom. So what
awesome.
we do is we get the 2-meat plate.
We like two meats, people.
I get sausage and brisket.
Yep.
And Steve gets chicken and pulled pork.
Pulled pork.
And then we get a half rack of ribs, of which we split.
A half rack.
And green beans and salad. And there you go. That's a keto meal. Oh yeah, no barbecue sauce, just the rub.
Is that the rub?
Yeah.
That's the rub.
That's the
Get
rub.
her done. So there you go. That's what we ordered from Dickies tonight. As soon as this broadcast is over,
yes,
we're gonna go have a smoke. Oh, I am. She doesn't smoke. She's too much of a lady for that. And then boom, straight downstairs on the big screen TV. Unless I get beat up. Big screen TV. Gonna watch this and watch all your comments. Anyway, there you go.
So yes, you can go ahead and go to chat.
Is there anything happening over here? Just the toe jam cam.
Although they were all excited, they were like
babies,
running up the stairs.
Puppies, where are the puppies?
Get on.
We got nothing. You want to go to chat?
Yeah, there's Bentley Brown.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Last minute interview. There he is.
He was hiding under the table, huh? Yes,
hey, yesterday this was the prize cam.
Callie.
Today it's the puppy cam. There's Callie in the background right there.
There's
okay,
Callie.
going over to chat. Boom.
Okay, chat.
Right over there.
What did you guys order? We answered that one. Saw you on the stream too. I don't know what that means. Some bands let you keep their songs up, but they get the money from your video and you get zero money. Well, you know what? If I had 15,000 subscribers, I shouldn't say I don't care how much I love the Lord. That's not nice. I would not put my music on there or their music on there. I would just. Well, it's not easy to put these videos together, and that's what we're all striving for is YouTube monetization at some point in time to give us a little bit of chump change back.
Well, right? there's a AMA kind of response right there. We don't make our videos to make money on YouTube, but if there's a possibility to get paid for our crafts and our hobbies, I'm taking the dough, bro.
Right.
Period. I make like $4 or $5 a month doing this.
Boom.
Yeah, it takes me 6 months. I got me a turnout. I'm just saying.
There you go. So, Ken's Back Shop, I know you'll be surprised to hear this, wants to know if you've taught me how to solder yet.
You know,
Dude,
perhaps... Go ahead.
Steve barely taught himself how to solder.
I still don't know how to solder.
Yeah, no, actually, he does a great job now. But there's nothing that I need to solder for. The only thing I would use it for, to be honest, is the tumbler that we've been talking about forever, which I'm actually going to grab some and show you just how cool they are. If you screw them up, you have to strip them all the way down, take all the epoxy off it. And I watched somebody take like almost like one of those wood burning kits. But I thought to myself, I bet a soldering iron would work just as well, because all it is a hot piece of metal, right? Because you actually have to touch the solder to make something happen with the solder, right? Other than that, it's just a hot poker.
It's just really hot.
Yeah, so I might use it for that, Ken. So stay tuned. Hopefully, I won't mess them up. But all right, so you got like 25 seconds to take care of chat while I go grab my babies?
That's fine. It's like we can't let the conversation delve too far into model railroading, brothers and sisters. So let's go back to whatever works for everyone. Ron is saying hi, kids. Hi, everybody. She's gone now. Where'd the wife go? Dwayne Ernst is saying, Ernest is saying your dinner's gone now. Puppy food. Hey, you know, those puppies eat pretty well because they eat our food, so I'm not worried about it. Karen Garcia, do you have kids? We need to answer that question.
Yes, we do. Okay.
Hold on. Mama's bringing in the loot, people.
All right, guys. So
going to the main cam for this.
Been working my booty butt off.
Well, you've got much to work off, love.
Take something that starts looking like this, like your normal Yeti cup.
Keep talking. The camera's more on me than you.
And becomes, guys, look at that. Look
how awesome that is.
Right? And then I made one that looks like a piece of wood. Look at that.
Oh
right?
Yeah, and shiny wood. You don't get that just everywhere.
Yeah. And then my very favorite is my glitter one. Look at that.
Isn't that awesome? Sorry, I'm glancing over here because I can see it on the screen. Looks awesome, if you ask me.
The reason I have all those is because the tumbler turner is finally complete, which is very exciting. Steve worked a very long time to make it happen.
Do we have to go there?
The scabs he's knocking off of himself actually came from the building of the tumbler turner.
Can I talk about some irony real quick?
Yes.
I have this injury on my finger that you all know about. You pulled a Steve right there.
I did.
That was awesome. That came from me putting a paddle bit through my finger. It's barely healing. Back in the paddle bit genre, drilling some holes for the stuff to make the thing do the deal. And clamped it down. Everything was fine right up until the piece of...
It wasn't.
It bit the wood, broke from the clamp, spun around and went... like that, just ripped off the top of my freaking hand.
You all can spend your entire life never having a story about how a paddle bit tore through your skin. Steve has 2 stories in 6 months.
Yeah, I think we're going to banish the paddle bits. What do you think?
Well, baby, you may not be able to use any other power tools besides little tykes.
Little tyke, like little plastic pliers?
Yes, exactly.
I can do this. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what else you got?
So we're going to answer the kids' question.
Hold on. Is it still up? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Karen Garcia is saying, do you have kids? Boom.
Yes. Karen and the group. Between the 2 of us, we have 5. I brought 1 to the game. Steve brought 4 to the game. Our youngest is 21. 22. Our oldest will be 30 in November.
Oh, come on. She's like 39.
Nice try. Because that just makes me older. Stop.
No, you had her when you were like 12.
She'll be 30 in November. She's watching the show. She's going to really hurt you.
She never watches the show. She's an ingrate.
Yeah, well, they all are. Yeah.
Did I just go there? Okay, move along.
So,
boom.
Yeah, 2 boys, 3 girls. They're all a mixture of, I don't know, different styles
Races.
and types. And no, they're not. But yeah,
Genomes,
so we have all those. Now we have
species.
4 fur babies.
4 fur babies.
We have 4 rescues. They're all terriers. The oldest one is 8, and the youngest one is about to turn 2.
Actually, the oldest one looks like that. There she is. Hello.
That's Carly Bell's normal stance.
Are you alive?
On her back.
Are you alive there,
looking like roadkill.
Yeah, who killed the dog? Earlier she was licking my foot. Boom. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't even know what's happening there.
She's a foot licker for sure.
She's a foot licker.
Okay,
She's got a fetish.
Let's see here. How is this smell from... Okay, I guess that's not for me. Trucks.
No, and that's the one I was saying. Yeah, perhaps we need to keep the model railroading stuff to a minimum.
A truck stop hot dog
Ooh.
Charles is a trucker? Is he the trucker?
Charles McClure, I think, yeah, I believe he's a trucker,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, cool. Looking at Luke Tone's patron page, he makes some bank. Yeah, he's got to make just, well, I mean, again, if you can put one out only once a month and get 50,000 views.
Oh, babe,
Right.
you're selling it short. He gets 50,000 views in the first hour.
Yeah.
The gentleman, Luke Tone, I have a great deal of respect for. This channel's got almost 900,000 subscribers. He's about to hit the 1 million mark.
That's wild.
His videos put out 250,000 views, 500,000 views. How do you get to that level? Eric Hall knows, and he's going to tell me someday.
Right? Okay. The Captivating Cyndi of Crafts. If you guys watch Steve's channel, he calls me things like the first lady of model railroading, the fashionista of fashion.
All true.
And he was stumbling over what to call me, like a craftinista or a craft. So that's what they came up with, was the Captivating Cyndi of Crafts.
She is the Captivating Cyndi of Crafts. I'm the Captivating Steve of Crap, by the way.
I sort of
similar, but
a little bit different. Yeah, I kind of get the whole obsession though with you guys and your model railroads and everything, because it's like I see so many ideas for these things that I don't even want to work. I just want to stay home all day and yeah, design and create and stuff. So nah.
Well, is anybody asking you another question? Because I got an answer to that. No. You forget I call your critters kids. Yeah. Okay. I don't dislike my job. I love being a superintendent, and I don't even mind the drive so much because I do Dirt Guy Drive Time now, so that's all fine. But the thing is, when you have a weekend like this, and you get some momentum finally, although it's hard to tell right now, but we have momentum, people. Cut us some slack. You get some momentum, and then it's like, you got to shut it down and go to work. But what's coming this week?
This is your week. Yeah, guys, do you have a short week? Because we do. We like to work 3 days this week.
3 days, people.
And then that means we get how many off, honey?
4-day weekend.
4 days off, yes.
It took me a while. I have to count on my fingers.
I know, right?
I can't do that kind of math. Hey, but the thing is, on my day job, they were like, blah, blah, blah. We're trying to schedule a meeting. And I just threw out there, well, I was planning to take the 5th off. Nobody objected.
He pled the 5th, and they let him have it.
Boom,
baby.
Boom,
just when you thought I couldn't be fun.
Oh, here we are. We're hitting it halfway through the broadcast. That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah, that's amazing.
So Jeff Strain says he loves those 80 cups. If he's selling, I will buy. I know, if I'm selling, he will buy. You tell me what you want on it, buddy. I can do, like I said, the wood grain. I can put like a deer or like whatever. You tell me what you want, and I'll make it happen.
Someday you guys may get to see it, but what I did is, what we did actually, is there's this thing that goes in here like this on a piece of 3/4 PVC, and it goes to a box that I have that's got a motor in it.
Motor.
It's a geared motor, and then a switch on top, and there's 4 of them. And she just sticks it on there, and she flips the switch, and it goes.
Because it's self-leveling epoxy, so if you leave it alone, like all the epoxy slides to the bottom, and it doesn't come out perfect like that. So, okay, babe, we got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your arm won't twist anymore, I don't think.
No, I was hoping you'd shut me down. She had this one, all of those. And the thing is, it's like, it looks really easy to do.
It's not. It's so not.
Wait a minute. Can I interrupt for a minute?
Yeah.
I'm going over to chat again. Eric Hall, IMR.com with the wrench says, I have the next 5 days off. Boom. Eric, you've got every day off, don't you? Come on, Eric. Be honest.
Right. Come on now. Rescue and Restoration guy who restores Tonka toys has been around for a year and just hit 500,000 subs.
What? WTF?
Wowza.
You know what? Model Railroad shows suck. That's why we don't hit 500,000. I'm still doing mine. I love my show.
You know,
suck it, mother sucker.
Right? And then let's see.
Lots of time off coming. Bob's got Monday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
So that means he has to work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's kind of weird though. You know what? Like my sister-in-law has always, her entire career, worked retail. Always. Like HR manager, assistant store manager, so like she's up there, but I like having Saturdays and Sundays off a lot. I like having 2 days in a row. When Steve used to work in the car business and have like a Wednesday and a
it sucked.
Sunday or something, it was just like it wasn't even anything, because as soon as he got a day, he had to go back to work again.
Yeah, when you don't get them back to back, and it's even worse when your days off are midweek days. So she's working Monday through Friday. I'm working Saturday and Sunday, and I got someone who gives a crap day off work. And I know almost always work nights. We never saw each other. I dropped that business like a bad habit.
Boom.
Boom. Like that. Oh, we boomed. Pound it.
Boom.
Pounded. There you go. What else you got?
It sounds like a rotisserie. Actually, Norman, there are some people who make that exact same configuration with a rotisserie, but that rotisserie motor at Lowe's is like $40.
Yeah.
And I got those little motors on Amazon, the little They actually, some of them say microwave motor, so I think they might be the thing that makes your turntable go around in your microwave. I got 4 of them for $20. What?
4 for $20, I'll make you holler. That didn't rhyme.
No, it's okay. All right, so come on, guys, throw us some more questions.
Come on, more questions. We're just we're filling in time here. This is let's. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
People in chat, help us switch gears into second gear.
Like that.
I think we just switched gears. Boom is what we like to say.
Well, so what's everybody doing for 4th of July?
What's happening 4th of July? Oh, that's Independence Day. Fireworks.
Wowzers.
I don't know. Not in this county.
Wowzers, yeah.
Not in this county, people.
We used to have the party. We used to have the one house block party because no one else in our neighborhood ever did anything at the old house. But at least we could do fireworks. We could do safe and sane fireworks in the city we live in. Now, the city that we live in, the entire county that we live in is fireworks forbidden. So I don't have any idea what's going on. We will have to see.
Forbidden.
Yes.
That sucks. You know what, though? I tell you the truth. We did that for like 8 years in a row.
Yeah.
A one-house block party. Man, we set up 2 easy ups out front, music blaring. We set up our cornhole.
Yeah.
We were out there all day just drinking, getting sunburned. Mama barbecued some good stuff, son.
I did.
Then trying to get all the kids to pick up all the crap and put it in the backyard was not
This
easy.
is true.
And then the fireworks, boom, done.
Yes.
Can I go ahead?
We got some questions, so.
Well, I want to just digress really quick over to Eric,
Okay.
even though it's not really related. I just want to, because I've never said this publicly before. Boom, over in chat. Eric Cole, IMRRO. I don't know why I put my mouse over there. You guys can't see it. IMRRO, come with the rinse says, it is a fact if you put a train in a video, views will drop. Diorama channels modeling channels are killing it. Can I let you in on a little secret? Should I tell him?
Sure.
Why don't you tell him?
Well, they know about Dirt Chic Studios.
No, the reason I went to
yes.
Dirt Chic Studios to do some modeling is because every time you put a freaking train in a video, very small community, people go, I don't have time for no trains. You go wargaming, you go military modeling, you go sci-fi modeling, and I love all of that crap, by the way. Boom, start a new channel. I'm going to have 500,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
Yeah, yeah.
By next year?
Sure.
Before I die?
So maybe the reason my
She's
channel
not
is growing
optimistic like I am.
is because you keep saying the word train. Maybe you should stop saying that. Boom.
Saying the word what?
Train.
What word?
See, okay.
Boy,
Bye,
I
Dwayne.
suckered
Have
you
a
on
great
that
night.
one.
Have a great holiday. Be safe.
Who's leaving?
Dwayne.
Hey, Dwayne, thanks for hanging out. Bro,
So
go
Jeff
close those
Trains
eyes.
wants to know, when do we decide that we like doing YouTube videos? I still haven't decided if I like doing them or not.
Hey, really?
Kidding.
That's a great question, Jeff.
Yes.
Thank you.
It actually started with me.
It did start with her, if you can imagine that.
And I will tell you, it goes back to the whole crafting thing. Because I had never picked up a video camera. I don't even think I had a camcorder back in the day. But I would watch these very poorly produced and poorly put together videos where you just bad. I'm trying to not, but just bad. And I remember telling Steve over and over again, like, I could do this better. I could do this better. And then he was actually watching a video.
This is a great story, by the way.
That he was like, I'm dying here right now. Because, you guys know what I'm talking about. There are some videos where they don't understand what an edit is and how to cut out dead air or anything like that. And the guy was like, so first I take my soldering iron and then I do a solder. And then I put my solder iron back in the hole. Like, Steve was like, I'm ready to just like scratch my eyeballs out right now.
I've had that thing on 2 times speed to watch it, and the gaps between his dialogue, and he was just holding the soldering iron. I'm like, how does this have one view? And why did I get suckered into it? Oh, it's pissing me off.
So I'm going to start saying, you know what? I'm going to start doing some crafting videos. I can do this. And yeah, that's kind of where it went. And then Steve was like, and then Steve was on the forums that are in his hobby and just felt like there was just a very negative, like, cross section of people there, and there was one way to do it, like the only perfect exact way. And he's like, there's got to be a place for people like me who just want to do my railroad. And that's
regular schmoes.
Where It's My Railroad was born.
Boom, from that.
And then we got all crazy psycho. Like, I have 3 shows a week. He has 4 channels. We're... The only thing we're gonna... Although I will tell you, what I learned is that animal videos and, like, stuff that like babies watch. Like the moms will just put it on so the baby can watch it, or people will put it on that when they leave the house so the dogs can watch
That's
it.
a thing?
I'm just gonna set up a puppy cam 24/7 and we're just gonna record the dogs.
You know what we should do?
And all of a sudden the dogs will be monetized before Supposedly Chic channel is.
You are genius.
I know.
We put the little gate up so they consolidate them into the living room where they hang out normally anyway.
Ugh.
We just set up a live cam and just leave it there all day. People can check in all day, see what's going on with the puppies. Just like we have these virtual rail fan videos where it's a camera set up. I've watched them. A train never freaking comes, but I'm staring at tracks all day. We do that for the puppies. Pound it. We're gonna put that together, or we won't.
Well, you know the great thing is you've had it happen to you before. I was gone somewhere, or I was working. Steve was off, and he was somewhere in a room where the dogs weren't, I guess, necessarily sure he was around. And they started. We have 4 of them. They started doing their howling thing. Yeah, and he walked in. He's like, "Hey," and they're like, "Oh."
They went.
They've done that. I'll come walking up to the house like we don't want to know, and I'll just stop and listen. And our dogs will just they howl together in a pack. So we're gonna
It is amazing. Hey, can we go to Doug Dilly for just a second?
Certainly.
Doug, I hope I'm saying that right. With all of the video shows you guys pump out, how do you find time to do the yard work, grocery shopping, Tell them, babe.
Sometimes we don't.
We don't sleep, first of all.
Yeah, we cut down on sleep.
Yep.
But we also kind of have it down to a science. You know what I mean? Most of the time, I think we've been doing our style of videos long enough that we know kind of the time it takes to edit, the time it takes to put it up. But there are things, you know, we're on our 3rd week now of not getting the cars washed. So that's one of those things.
You were being generous. Boy, a little backstory. You guys want everything that goes on in our life. I'm working on the Thursday's video from one of my channels. And I'm pumped, and I'm telling her all about my schedule for the day. And I think she keeps waiting for me to say, and then we're going to get the cars washed like I promised you we would do.
Yeah, kind of.
And then we're going to go to Starbucks, and she says, okay, so you want to do Starbucks and then get the cars washed? I'm like, crap, I forgot all about getting the cars washed. Now there's no time. And she gave me this look like, I need to get my damn car washed. And I'm like, I know I promised it to you, but I freaking forgot.
Yeah.
So I have, yours isn't as bad as mine. I have 2.5 vehicles out there. 2 of them are so grody, it's ghetto.
Yeah, a little bit.
The other one is getting there. Those are all mine. I have 3 vehicles. That's right. I have 2 company cars. Ha! We need to get this stuff taken care of, babe. I'm sorry.
Right.
Norman Rose says clones. Boom. That's how we do it.
Yeah, that would work. That would work. Brian is late to the party. Hi. Jay Fiore said hi.
Jay Fiore, big winner. We're not going to go into more detail.
I'm going to publish videos. That's awesome. We should do a patron page. How do you say it? I see that as Patron. Maybe at my drinking days.
It's patron.
Patron page for extras, bloopers, etc. Yeah, but then we'd have to. Yeah, he keeps talking about that, guys, because there's so much knowledge he has gained from doing the railroad. Like he's talking like if he did a patron page and did like newsletters or like the stone tunnel portal he built, giving you guys that file, just for those kind of things. But good Lord, who has the time?
Yeah, who's got the time anymore? And me being the dumbass that I am, I have 4 channels to support weekly.
Yeah.
What's wrong
what
with
editing
me?
software? We use everything Adobe. Everything in the Adobe suite. So Illustrator, Photoshop, Premiere Pro, that good kind of stuff.
Well, and she's exactly right. But to be more specific, all that stuff coagulates into Adobe Premiere Pro. As a matter of fact, our computers are they're pretty quick. Matter of fact, my computer. We bought them that way. Yeah, we bought them that way.
We bought them like actually they're gaming computers because they need fast, like upstream and fast streaming stuff. So
should I brag?
Certainly.
First of all, we've got a massive solid-state digital drive in both of these
SSDs,
computers.
baby.
SSD. Our computer will boot in about 13 seconds. You turn it on, boom, and you can log in. And that ain't exaggeration. We have a 1 gigabyte?
Terabit.
No, it's gig. I'm talking about the internet connection. We have a fiber optic internet connection.
1 gig.
Upstream, downstream. Yeah. We don't worry about the time it takes to do that. So, but then when we're doing the Premiere Pro editing, honestly, we can be doing green screen effects or whatever. It's all in real time. It doesn't have any
Which is so funny because we used to do green screen all the time. We even did green screen for this show once.
A couple times?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah.
And I haven't. The only time I do green screen is to get rid of the green from my little subscribe Bell.
Well, let's be honest. Once we started showing people green screen,
Yeah,
everybody got
did.
into green screen, and it wasn't fun anymore.
Patreon.
Wait a minute. Who's Darlene Blackwell saying hi from
Jay
Jay's
Fiore's
mom?
Hi.
Darlene,
like
are you
Epstein's
Jay
mom?
Fiore's mom?
Hi there. Nice to have you. Welcome
That's
to Supposably
awesome.
Chic.
Welcome to the show.
Tonight is Ask Us Anything, so if there's anything you want to know about the two of us,
Do we already say
feel
hi to
free
Brian
ask.
R?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry I interrupted. Go.
Yes. Editing software covered in cement dust. Norman, I'm a little confused on that. We still talking about the fireworks?
You gotta watch Dirt Guy Drive Time to know that one. Moving on.
Okay. So yeah.
Got a dog licking my foot.
That's Carly Bell. She does that. I
It was
can't.
Bentley.
It was Bentley?
Yes. Oh wait, nope.
No,
I lied.
Bentley's over
it's his
here.
tail. He's wagging his tail.
Bentley
On me.
is his. He says no, Molly. He says no. I'm right here, Mom.
Hey, Darlene, are you single?
Will you stop it?
Okay, I just.
This
kidding.
is not a dating site.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to hook up Norman.
I know.
Norman's awesome.
Norman is awesome. So what
Darlene
else?
says she's single. Boom, Norman, you got an in, bro.
Well, that was fast, baby. I thought we had a 30-second delay.
She may not be answering my
Now,
question.
yeah, that could be yep, but she's Jay's mom.
Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry, Darlene.
I love
hey,
it.
please don't leave the broadcast because I'm an idiot.
Hey, that's kind of his role, yeah.
Give us another question, people.
Yeah, so puppy cam. I think we're gonna get on that. They actually have, honey, a puppy cam, it's like a Nest or like a Google Home or whatever, where you can get on it on your phone and be like, "Hey guys," and it calls them over to the camera. So you
really?
can be like, "Hey guys, what are you doing? Hi, I missed you. I'll mommy be home soon," like that.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, it's only like I don't know, $700. Okay, stop stepping on my foot, Carly
We're
Bell.
talking about puppies. It's going crazy down here right now.
You big chunky butt. You stepped on my foot.
We got this. I'm still pointing with my mouse, and you guys cannot see the mouse. We got Carly Bell. We got Bentley. Callie went somewhere.
Callie.
All right. Anyway, back to the.
Callie's right here.
You know
Callie's
what?
right here.
I think we're going to spend a lot of time on the chat cam.
That's fine.
Because we're engaging with our wonderful community.
Eric says he's single and lonely, but don't tell Lisa. Wow.
Oh, Eric Hall, IMRO, come with the wrench.
There
Boom. He
there's
goes
Miss
crazy with that.
Cal. So, what else? We got so much. Come on, guys, give us some questions.
Give us some more questions, or we're going to run out of steam here at 6:36. Sorry.
Nah.
It has just been one
How
of those
about
weekends.
idea? It has one of those weekends for sure. But again, I think the short week will help.
Mm-hmm.
It's always challenging. I talked about this a bunch of times before, but Thanksgiving, while I love the holiday, there is nothing to it. Okay, you make a bunch of food, you all sit down at a table and you eat. Okay, there's no presents, there's no church, there's no fireworks, right? Why does it have a day after it off? Everybody, unless you're retail, gets good or Black Friday off.
Right.
I want that after Easter Sunday. I want that after Christmas Day. And I want that after 4th of July.
All the hard days.
Because it's like there's a bunch of cleanup. If you're Christmas Day and you've got a multifaceted family like us, you've got people coming in all day long, right? Because they have to go see their other relatives also. 4th of July, you can't get anything started until nighttime. Right?
Right.
So what, you're up till 11:30 at night doing fireworks and drinking, then you have to get up and go to work the next morning and be 100%. No one is 100% the day after a holiday.
No, well, especially 4th of July, because that's, or New Year's Eve.
And Easter.
So,
New Year's Eve, most people get New Year's Day off.
I'm just saying, there are some places that it's like, no, you get, no. And I always, when I was a contractor, maybe this is why I went out of business, I always gave the 5th of July off for what she is saying. These hombres, by the time you're done shooting off fireworks and you're done partying all that, it's like 10. You get home at 11. You've been drinking all day. Boom. You ain't coming to work on my damn job at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
not gonna
guess
happen.
what? Okay, first of all, you did say do not tell. Okay, I'm thinking that Eric somehow has his volume up so she can hear it but can't see it. Sorry, Eric.
Sorry, Eric.
So dream cars.
Can she hear you?
No, she can hear us.
Is this thing on?
Lisa, can you hear us?
Lisa, these are not the droids you're
You ready?
looking
Can you
for.
do this? Can you do this?
I think so. What?
Say Wendy.
Wendy,
Yes, Lisa.
is the water ready?
Is the water warm enough?
Is the water warm enough?
Yes, Lisa.
Shall we begin?
Yes, Lisa.
No,
Boom!
Yeah, boom. That was a little
That
Prince
was a
action for
Purple
you.
Rain reference right there.
No, well, it was Prince anyway.
It's Purple Rain. It's Computer Blue. Okay, it is there now.
That's why I went near.
Yeah.
It
It's
is?
Computer Blue, yes.
Do they do that in the movie though?
Yes.
Freaking A.
Yes.
I'm knocking it out of the park.
All right.
I love me.
Most folks call in sick after a holiday, even more after Super Bowl. Super Bowl's another one because, Super Bowl's one that doesn't make any sense to me. because it doesn't start until 3 p.m. here on the West Coast. So it means it's 6 p.m. on the East Coast. Why not move all that down like 4 hours? Like, let it start for us at like 2 and them at like 10.
What are we talking about? I got
Super
lost.
Bowl.
Oh, I don't even care.
I know you don't, but everybody else does. Okay, so dream cars.
Dream
Pop out
cars.
Oh, I guess we stay in chat. My dream car
Let's
is.
pop out of chat. Let's just give them some variety.
Oh,
Boom.
right.
Or we can do this. Boom. Dogs
the
are
puppy
having a good
cam.
time. Main cam. Boom.
Okay, dream cars. Mine
cars.
is the Audi R8. That's I think the one I wanted the most. Not practical at all. I kind of like. What else do I kind of like? I think that's really it.
Guess what mine is? You may
I
have heard me
actually
mention,
don't know
but what
what
do you think
yours-
mine is?
Well, I know that you want that one that looks like a damn semi truck, but it's a truck. The
We're talking dream cars, though. And I talk in my
Kodiak.
sleep, so you should. Well, that's a dream truck.
Okay.
But yeah. No, I'm going to take you guys way back.
You go back to that classic car?
Do you guys remember when Don Adams played the role of Maxwell Smart in Get Smart?
I do.
The car that he would show up to control in, a little 2-seater sports car convertible.
Yes.
Does anybody know? I'll tell you what. I will give 5 points, which count for crap, to anybody that knows what that car is that he drove up in Get Smart, the original Don Adams Get Smart. Tell me what it was, and that is my dream car, and I'll tell you why. So there you go. I'm being cryptic.
You are.
I love some cryptic action. Is Dickie's on its way here? I'm hungry. Can we eat now?
Not yet, honey. Not yet.
Eric Hall with a wrench is saying, "Oh, let's go to chat."
No, you can't say that. You're not allowed to say it because he's gonna get in trouble.
Oh,
We just have
say
to,
what? What
we
am I
just have
saying?
to read it silently.
What am I saying? I'm just wondering why Norman Rowe was talking about deliverance. Dude, you're creeping me
Because
again.
we went
Boom! I'm in chat and I have a winner for the 5 points.
Norman Rowe gets 5
A
points
Sunbeam Tiger. That little tiny little car had
that you would never even fit in.
I had a Sunbeam Alpine, same exact body, but the Tiger had a 289 V8 in it.
All right.
Mine had a little 1600 piece of shit. But that's my dream car. I always wanted one of those because I don't know, because I always wanted one.
Okay.
I can't tell you why now.
What do you think about Brian R? I think we can throw one out there.
Brian R. Can we ask a BSRR Brown Smith Railroad question?
Sure. I say okay.
Brian-
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the best way to clean and the best turnout, but if you have something, a question out about the actual railroad, the BSR.
Yeah, let's not make it a track smack question. But tell you what, Brian R. It is AMA. Ask me anything.
Yes.
So
Wow.
give us a what?
You said AMA earlier, and I didn't know what that meant. I thought it was.
I
American
didn't know it
Medical
until my
Association.
last track smack I did without you. Where? Oh, I'm interrupting myself. I am Arokama. The wrench says the last of the V8 interceptors. Where's that from?
I don't know.
I know where it's from. Road Warrior.
Okay.
That's Mad Max's cars. The last of the V8. Be ashamed to blow it up. Right, Eric? Boom. Wait a minute. We got some others coming in. Norman Rowe with an Austin Healey. Oh, Austin Martin. James Bond's car.
Yes, that one I know.
Holy spunks.
Moly.
And Eric is one of the guys that has a Sunbeam. Okay, whatever. Enough with the cars. Sorry.
That's okay. Cars are good.
But I'm taking the show.
Ah.
Brian, if you want to ask a BSRR question, sure. Why not? First lady said it's okay. What else you got? What else we can talk about?
I will throw one out there while we're waiting for them. What was your worst childhood injury?
Worst childhood injury. I was on my way to driver's educate. Well,
Who knew Steve would have to think about which one was the worst?
I had some. Well, there was the one. Okay, so I'm changing gears. I was working on the patio cover in the backyard of where I used to live with the people.
Were you a child though?
I was a child.
You were a teenager. Okay, fine.
I don't know. I don't know how old. I don't freaking know how old I was.
Okay. Well, you're old enough to use a hammer.
And a saw.
And a
Well,
saw.
yeah, but I was slave labor.
Okay.
So childhood is to me. I'm 56. Childhood is anything junior high. Let's say.
Okay.
Or whatever. So here we are, working on a patio cover with my father over the summer. He's at work and he wants me to cut off the end of a bunch of pieces of wood. Yada yada. Well, actually, was using a power tool. Was using one of those kind of saws. So that takes me back there, baby.
Yeah.
Holding onto a piece of wood. Something happens. Saw goes right across my thumb. The width of the blade.
Oh.
I'm looking down at bone chips, flayed open, blood gushing.
Ow.
Climb off the ladder, go into the kitchen, and I got water pouring on me. Now, this is back. Now, I know some of the younger.
Right? They don't even understand.
They're not going to understand what it's like to pick up a phone with a cord and dial a phone number from memory.
Okay, did you have to push the button or did you actually dial it?
No.
That's going to tell us how old he was.
That one had push buttons on it. But most people had rotary dial still. My dad was like, "Ooh, I'm awesome." So I called my dad and I said, "Hey, I didn't call him bro, but hey, Dad, I almost cut my thumb off right now. I don't know what to do. It won't stop bleeding." And you know what my dad says? What does he say?
What does your dad say, honey?
You tell me what my dad said.
I'm kind of busy at choir practice right now. Can you call your mom?
Oh, you combined a whole bunch of things into one thing. No, he was at work and he said, I'm really busy right now. I want you to just call your mom. If it was choir practice, I'd have been there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I called my mom as I'm bleeding out. Mom, she's at work. You need to come home because I'm bleeding out. All right, I'll be there in a little while.
He could have been dead. Explains a lot, though, doesn't it?
Worst childhood injury, almost bled out. There you go. Bob's your uncle.
Okay, so...
Brian R. is asking the question.
Yes, they love your saloon. Where did you get it? And the lady on the balcony. And I love the fact that she wants one on our set. So they collaborate on the design of his railroad. Awesome sauce, dude.
Awesome sauce, Brian. Boy, Brian... brother, if you'll send me an email to steve@dirtguymedia.com, I'll look that up. I don't remember where I bought that saloon, but I totally dug it. I got the saloon, the sheriff's station, and the bank.
Yeah.
And that lady, if you go look for...
Saloon Girls, right? What's it called?
No, the Ladies of the Night.
Ladies of the Night, that's right.
Ladies of the Night. I think Walters puts it out. A little pack of hookers is what it boils down to. And that particular one you like, she actually does not have a top on. If you look close enough, she is showing her jubblies to whoever's coming by. So I was
actually going to take the head of a pin and paint a little
like you can even
bustier on her.
What else did I get with that one that I hide on the layout all over the place?
That's it's not a stripper. What's she called? The flasher.
She's flashing.
She's flashing. But they're so tiny.
She's that big, okay? So I'll hide her at the logging camp or I'll hide her in the coal mine.
Back when it was the smaller railroad at our old house and the kids would come over for family night or whatever, he would hide her in different places and that would be like the joke is like who could find the flasher first?
Who could find the flasher chick first? It was fun. I actually though was making the very first video for MRVP and I was showing them the layout and I'd forgotten I left the little flasher chick in one of the scenes. So if you go back to the very first episode of MRVP when I'm introducing the layout, you may actually have a flasher sighting. Don't tell David Pop. I said so. He's an executive producer. Moving on.
So it's my turn.
What? Should I ask you a question?
Stories.
Oh, injury?
Yes.
Cindy, for $5,000
Ooh.
and the championship,
ooh, what
is your worst childhood injury? Go.
I have a two-part.
Clock is ticking.
When I was a little bitty baby, I had 2 eye surgeries on my eyes. So I did not sing or snap or anything while you were answering your question.
I've got ADD. You triggered something.
Good
All right,
Lord.
we'll be over here.
I had eye surgery, so I used to hate to have things in my eyes. In fact, to this day, I still hate if you go get those facials and they put the little cucumbers in your eyes. I can't have that happen. So I was at my grandma's house. And I have 3 older brothers that were 8, 9, and 10 years older than me. So I was little. They were preteen. And I was on top of my brother's roller skates. He had his arms around my waist and he was roller skating and I was on top. Well, we hit a twig and we fell. So he was on top of me and so my face went like that.
Oh my gato.
So I cracked my chin open like this.
Goodness.
So we went to an emergency room that obviously wasn't even in our area because we were at my grandma's house. And my mom explained to them that I'll be perfectly fine as long as you don't put anything over my eyes and explain the whole situation. So they make her leave the room. Yeah, right? And they ask me what my favorite color is. My favorite color is purple. So they take one of those, you know how they like to block everything off except the area they're working on. So they put this whole purple crepe papery thing over my face. Yeah, lost my teeth.
She lost her hoo-hoo stuff.
And then about 6 years later, I was riding my bike and they had just asphalted our street and I got caught in a rut. And if you look, I have actually a scar that looks like this because I broke, what is it called? Cut your chin open? I busted my chin open.
You split it open.
This way, and then I split it this way. And this one actually had gravel in it that I had to pull out, so it was pretty gnarly.
But can I tell you something?
Yeah.
It's those features. Well, you can still see the scar, people. It is those features that just add to your unique awesomeness.
Aw, I'm uniquely awesome.
If you didn't have scars,
you awesome.
You forget whatever I was gonna say. Yours was better.
I am awesome meek.
That's me. Well, you know what? We've managed to fill up 49 minutes of broadcast without actually having any content.
Okay, so Brian says he will do that. They saw it and they thought they had to put it on their layout, and he does have an amazing wife too. That is so cool.
It's so cool.
You know, that is one thing I would tell you kind of in the world, the circles that we circle in. There's a lot of, you know, like heartbreak and drama and crazy baby mamas and daddy mom, whatever. There seems to be a pretty tight-knit, like, love one another kind of community that we're both in. So I think that's pretty awesome.
You know, and something that I'll just say is, here, somebody asked me, what's it like to have a model railroad community? Something that, one of the reasons I'm moving one of my shows to another thing and stuff is the community that has developed around all the stuff we do, quite frankly, is just such an awesome group. Every now and then we get some jackhole in there, and people like Norman Rowe and
Norman
Eric
Rowe's
Hall,
a bulldog,
Jeff,
man.
They'll just boot them out because, you know, I don't really give a flying rat's whatever. There's no room for that on any of our shows. So we like building community, hanging out with our friends. This show, it's just about hanging out with you guys. And it's so awesome that you guys show up. Anyway.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional, babe. I'm over it.
Okay, so if you won the lottery, if we won the lottery tomorrow, what would you do? What would be your plan?
Buy another hour on this broadcast.
What?
It's like 6:50.
Okay, well, we still have 10 minutes.
Okay, it's her show. If I won the lottery tomorrow, how many dollars we talking? Like
300 million.
350, 300? Yeah. 300 million. First, I would pay off every debt I have in the world. I'd pay off all of her debt in the world. Second of all, I'd still go to work every day, but I wouldn't worry about what I spent on model railroading. You and I would go to Hawaii first class. You know what else we would do? We would
buy a place in Hawaii.
Buy a place in Hawaii, but I think we would fund a rescue every animal in the world movement starting locally. If they're in a shelter, especially a kill shelter, we'll take them. We'll figure it out. And if they never find a home, they're going to live on a ranch somewhere. But we're going to spay and neuter all those bitches because the only reason there's so many. Okay, I'm not going to preach. If I want all that money, boy, you know, babe, that's about where I'm at. Yeah. I wouldn't change the vehicle I have that I'm aware of. Oh. What? I don't know. I think I would. No, I'm just like that. Maybe when I was younger, I would buy a whole bunch of BNSF Gevo locomotives that have sound equipped at about $400 a piece. I'd buy a fleet of them, baby. Of course you would. I would buy you a new garage. Okay. So that I could. So you can have the whole garage. So I can have the whole garage, as if I could ever finish.
Well, you know that I was gonna say that's funny because we talk about now you will never finish that.
I'll never finish the one where I'm at right now.
No.
No, and I'll tell you that. I'll be honest with you, and this may just be a tearjerker. I would take 10% of that and start I'm going to give 10% of my shit to somebody else fund. And wherever there is pain and suffering, where there's earthquakes and whatever. Oh, one last thing. I'm sorry. I'll do this quickly. I've always had a dream about starting a super secret organization that when there's somebody being held prisoner in a country by terrorists and governments won't go because it's not politically correct, I will send my shit in there and take it.
Wow, I like that.
Black Ops, baby. So Norman, you, me, and Eric, we need to get together on that in case I win the lottery. Okay. All right. Woo! You asked the question, you got the answer.
Wow,
you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting it either. It happens.
That's okay. Wow, now you put such pressure on me for the thing. I would pay off all
because I took your answer.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, the whole shelter thing for sure. But you know, there's a lot of people, a lot of young people who can't do what you guys do in the railroad world because they didn't have wood shop, they didn't have home ec. You know, my kids, they learned how to cook from me, you know, I mean, which is fine. But what if their moms didn't know how to cook, you know? So I think that, like, I love Mike Rowe and all that good kind of stuff. And so, yeah, I think that I would figure out how to pump a bunch of money into sort of more well-rounded, like, vocational type education.
Real education.
Because I think everybody got sold a bill of goods on the whole college-bound thing, you know?
Whatever with college, trade school.
Yeah, you don't learn anything in college. You know, you don't, yeah. So, okay, so so maybe everybody's excited about your whole covert ops thing, your black ops thing. Eric wants to drive the V8 Interceptor. Okay. Norman has a big gun.
Boys, I'm a licensed pilot.
Cowboy Valley just got here, but he, I'm sure, is in because he's a Cowboy Valley guy.
He's a cowboy. We need a cowboy in the operation.
Oh, it's Claude Christ.
Oh, actually, Darlene would finance Jay's train hobby.
Right? It's
Claude
not
Chris, what are you
cheap.
doing as Cowboy Valley and Timberline Junction Railroad?
I'm getting so scared. Yeah, now they have a smartphone or a tablet. Well, that's good for me because I sell technology.
I'm confused.
So now I have to sell a bunch of like USB power to all of these like higher ed places because they're there with their laptops and their phones and their tablets, and nobody turns in paper assignments anymore. So they have to be able to like charge all the time. So I make a lot of money on that. But
She does make money on that, but I'm telling you, where the terrorists are, I don't want to worry about politics anymore. You're a terrorist and we know where you are. I'm not going to ask for permission. We're just going to be dark.
All right.
Black ops. We're coming in with a strike. Me and Eric and Norman are taking your...
And Jeff. Jeff says, don't forget
And
about
Jeff's in. Claude's in too. Screw it. We're going for it, boys. We're going to meet off campus. We're going to put this shit together.
You guys are great.
Somebody needs to win the lottery, though, to finance the deal. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right. Woo. Man, I got excited right there at the end.
Well, there you go.
Woo.
Oh my goodness, the most exciting part of our entire show is you guys all pretend like you're going to be freaking Dirty Harry or Denzel Washington or The Rock or something.
Black Ops for a good cause. That almost rhymes. We get to start a YouTube channel. Black Ops for a good cause.
All right.
Anyway, I'm done with that.
Yes. So,
Sorry.
guys, this was fun again. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out
Thanks,
with us
guys.
yesterday for the big live we had yesterday morning. Have a great holiday.
Have a great holiday,
for
folks.
sure. And look, Norman's got all the money going. Yeah, poof. Oh, see, now you got everybody going crazy. Pewies, blah blah.
Oh my God, Eric.
Bentley, that hurt mommy.
You don't honk around, bro.
That hurt mommy.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Okay, so y'all can play around and chat and plan your first op.
This show always goes sideways because of me. I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know.
All right, Charles.
Wow. Okay, so Charles in on both sides.
Stop. We need some dickies. Wow. Where were you guys 50 freaking minutes ago? For crying out loud. Oh my God.
So now we need his wild hair, and we'll have like two personality people.
Yeah. Okay, anyway,
Good
should
Lord.
we do the
All right,
big
yeah,
one?
let's do the closing screen. This
All right,
was
here we
awesome,
go.
you guys.
This was
Thank you
so
for the
fun.
newbies. Thank you. Guys, hi, I am Cindy Brown.
And I'm Steve Brown.
And together we are Dirt Chic
Unscripted.
Unscripted. Guys, if you are new to the channel, thanks so much for hanging out. Just do me one favor and pound that subscribe
Pound
button
it.
down below me.
Below.
And since you are new here, I am going to put some couple videos. They're going to be right here.
Right there.
They're going to like get you started, let you know what we're all about. Have an awesome 4th of July. We will see you all next Sunday. And until then, make it a good one.
Make it a good one, and I'll hang out with her and see you later.